Today on Michelle's menu, I'm going to take you on a culinary excursion to the islands with an exotic mango shrimp salad. We're going to make a succulent herb-crusted rack of flan, and we're going to top all that off with a supremely decadent 4-layer ginger carrot cake that is simply addictive. These recipes will delight your palate and are easy on your wallet. Let's get started on our mango shrimp salad. The first thing I'm going to do is to get my spice tray. I'm an intuitive cook, so I love to enhance and create new flavors using spices. And I think that's the easiest way to add new life into an old recipe. Now I have my spices. The next thing we're going to need is 2 lovely ripe mangoes. We need half a cup of cilantro, half a cup of thinly sliced red onions, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of cumin, and half a teaspoon of seasoning salt. So I'm going to go ahead and peel my mangoes. I'm using a regular vegetable peeler. You know, I grew up in the islands and we had a lot of mango trees in the yard. And in elementary school, I used to rush home at dismissal because I wanted to get home before my brother so I can get the mangoes that had ripened during the day. But since I couldn't climb the tree, my mangoes were restricted to the low-hanging fruit. And for this salad, you need a fleshy mango. There are about 500 varieties of mangoes. And mangoes are an excellent source of vitamin C and potassium. You know, I have my mangoes all peeled. I'm going to go ahead and cut the sides off the mangoes. I'm going to cut as close to the pit as I can. And if you hit the pit, just move your knife away. I'm cutting my mangoes off the pit, or the seed as we say it in the West Indies. Well, these smell so good. Now I'm going to place my mango halves cut side down and cut them into maybe half-centimeter slices. You want to keep them as even as you can, but they don't have to be perfect. This is not about perfection, this is about flavor. Now that I have sliced all my mangoes, I'm going to transfer them into a bowl. And I need half a cup of cilantro. And I think cilantro goes well with the mango. So I'm going to go ahead and give my cilantro a rough chop. This is about half a cup. Add that to the mangoes. I need half a cup of red onion. Cut it in half. And I want them very, very thin because it's a salad. We're going to go ahead and add that to our mango and cilantro mixture. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of passion fruit juice. After all, this is supposed to be an exotic salad. And give this a good toss. This looks good. We're going to set this aside, let it marinate for a minute. Now let's move on to our shrimp. I'm going to turn my saucepan on because I wanted to get it nice and hot. And I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm using 21-25 count, and they're tail on, deveined. And I love cooking my shrimp with a tail on because it makes it look more attractive. Now I'm going to season my shrimp with 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of cumin, and half a teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning. I'm going to give it a quick toss. And now that my oil is nice and hot, I'm going to saute it in my oil. And I'm going to cook it for about 2 minutes because we don't want to overcook the shrimp. Then it becomes all rubbery. This is looking good. And one of the reasons why I cook my shrimp with the tail on, if you want to use your fingers, then you have a little handle. You can use the tail as a handle. These are looking good, nice and succulent, real plump. And you want to cook them until they form a C. I guess C means cooked. All right. Our shrimp is done. And I'm going to go ahead and transfer my shrimp into a bowl because I don't want it to keep cooking because the residual heat would keep cooking the shrimp. So the shrimp is done. Put this back there. And I'm going to go ahead and assemble my mango shrimp salad. And I like my food to look attractive. And today I'm using a regular biscuit cutter as my food mold. So I'm going to go ahead and line the bottom with some of my mango, cilantro, red onion mixture. I want a nice bed of that. And I'm going to press down lightly because I want, when I remove my food mold, my mango, my bed of mango stay intact. And now I'm going to crown my mango with my shrimp. I'm going to put 3 of those. Oh, these are cooked perfectly. Give it a slight press again. And now for the big reveal. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and garnish with a little bit of parsley. I'm using curly leaf parsley. Because I like my food to look attractive. I eat with my eyes. It's good. My exotic mango shrimp salad.